car's gonna fall apart.
2004 Mazda RX8. What a fucking headache this car is. So, a used car dealer brought it here for some work. They order a fuel pump. The new fuel pump doesn't come with the sending unit. So we're still waiting for a sending unit. Someone has some wiring wired to the dashboard that shuts the diagnostic connector off and wired to some headlights that shouldn't be wired to that. And then when they came to pick it up, he's letting it run out front and it just sprung an oil leak. So where is this crap? So they ordered these lines, okay, for the oil cooler, which is right at the oil cooler. Me not realizing that the rest of the line is so rotted out you can't get it apart. Let me see if I can show you. Let me find this. So right there is a connector where the flashlight is above that blue hose. All right. So we go online and we're looking for a hose assembly. I'm like, yeah, that should do it. From the pictures, it didn't look all rusted out. So then we get the line, it's missing the clamp that holds this in. Well, guess what? The clamp on the other side of that line is so rotted out I can't reuse it. And then it's missing this hose that goes to the other side of it. So this is fucking useless for me. So they can send both of this shit back. So then I was like, all right, well, let's look up what the oil pressure is and see if we can't go to the hydraulic hose place next door and see if they can make it. So we take the hose assembly over to them, show them the whole thing, and they say, no, we can't do it. We don't have this stuff for it. So I'm like, great, now what? So then I said, all right, I'm gonna cut the clamp part off of the banjos on both sides and make it one piece line instead of a three-piece oil core line. Lucky for us that the other oil core line isn't pissing oil yet, and we don't care if it does in a week or a month. We're just dealing with what we have in front of us. So I cut this off of both sides. They gave us a piece of what's that, Parker?
I don't know.
Parker hose.
Push lock plus hose.
Push lock plus hose. It's rated for 250 psi and it's good for oil. And the heat rating was up to 250 degrees, which it probably shouldn't reach that.
No, nominal pressure for the RX8 is between 110 and 115 psi.
Okay, and
So,
what was the temperature of oil? It's got to be 215, 230 maybe, or less. I don't know. It's got a remote oil core, so it should operate cooler than...
Well, it depends if it's the return line or the feed line. If it's the return line, it'll return cooler.
It's all pressure. It doesn't matter.
No, I'm saying temperature-wise.
Yeah. Maybe a little
If
bit.
it's return, then it'll be a little cooler. But
So then they gave us the hose. They didn't have the crimp ends. I said, I'll cut it off one of your existing ones. Well, they don't have the right size. It's a big clusterfuck of bullshit. And dealing with Mazda is a fucking another headache. Special order, pay for the part, wait forever, order online, don't have enough of the parts, missing pieces. So then I used hose clamps and I tightened them down enough to where, can I get in there? Where the clamp is actually squeezing the hose through, locking it to the clamp. And then I welded the clamp, worm gear, or worm screw together so it can't vibrate loose. And then I welded the clamp in 2 spots on the upper clamp to this banjo.
yeah,
I did the same thing on the inside. We should be Gucci. We're proud of this. We just want to get it out of the shop. See you later.
This is the 3rd time it's been up in the air.
Up and down, like wrong parts, this part, that part. And
Not
I
enough
think
part.
that one hose assembly, which is here, was $300 online. $300 just for half. No, a quarter of the hose.
Yeah, just for not even a full foot.
Right, and then the other piece was another 100 and change used online that's missing pieces, not including everything else.
Yeah,
What a headache.
Because this is... You show them the old line?
Yeah. Right, so
Because right here is where it was rotted out. So this is this section
actually
of the
that
line
clamp may have been salvageable. It may have been.
may have been. This was the original part of the hose that we were going to replace. But
Yeah, there's no getting that apart.